Welcome back to another episode of our top 5 plays for Overwatch. This is going to be a long one, so I hope you're ready. In play number 5, we have JDiraz playing Mercy on Temple of Anubis. With only 5 seconds left, she uses Guardian Angel to close the gap and resurrect to bring her down teammates back to life to start the overtime. Staying out of harm's way, she swaps the healing stream from her Caduceus staff, keeping as many of her teammates alive as possible. This seems to be a fool's errand at first, as the team is trading kills back and forth with the enemies. With many of her teammates falling, it just doesn't seem like a smart idea to stick around, so she goes back onto the point to see Roadhog ultiing. Flying over to Reinhardt, she rides the charge as he clears out Reaper. Turning over, she begins healing up the Roadhog, who is dangerously low from the assaults of Symmetra and then Genji. Mercy is just barely able to keep Roadhog alive as he tries to clear out the enemy defenders. As more teammates fall, Mercy uses Resurrect again to continue the onslaught on the first point. Bastion's ult activates, but it's not enough as Reinhardt takes him down and the team is finally able to capture the first point. And I hope you didn't think that was all, because the team is continuing out with force to Objective B. Let's speed things up and get down to the real good stuff. Coming around the side, she tops off Pharah before increasing her damage for Barrage. This helps take down the Torbjorn trouble as they begin to press onto the point. Mercy even fires off some pop shots to try to help take down the enemy Junkrat before she gets back to healing the team. It seems like everything's going to plan, but just to be safe, Mercy hides behind Reinhardt's shield. With everyone topped off, Mercy has to jump off the point from incoming attackers, but her team manages to hold for the clean victory and just all-around great play. We get to see a bit of a wombo combo in play number 4 with WarSpiritUK on Zarya. With the enemy team pushed back on Lijiang Tower Control Center, WarSpirit takes some pop shots, waiting for them to group up. The enemies advance as the call goes out and Graviton Surges drop, grabbing all 6 enemies. The damage comes down, McCree stuns the entire team. Lucio ults, the other McCree stuns, and the team scores a beautiful hextuple kill. In play number 3, we welcome back Asuna, this time playing Tracer on Temple of Anubis. As Pulse Bomb is charged, she blinks in and drops the bomb, getting an instant triple kill. Turning to attack the Reinhardt, she baits out the Earth Shatter, gets the kill, and makes it look too easy. Play number 2 brings us to King's Row with Casper playing Genji. Heading to the point, he quickly turns to see the whole enemy team attacking. With some shuriken damage, he is unable to take down the Mei and swaps targets onto Pharah. Unfortunately, a reload comes at the worst time, so he jumps behind the enemy Widowmaker instead. Some shuriken and a Swift Strike finishes her off, allowing him to Swift Strike up to the flying Pharah and finish her off with some shuriken. Another Swift Strike reload grabs a kill onto the enemy Lucio, and a quick alt-fire shuriken strike combo takes down the Mercy. Casper turns to add some damage onto the enemy Zarya, helping Winston finish her off before turning on to the enemy Mei. It looks like the team has her, so he turns towards the enemy direction, seeing Widowmaker setting up. A quick deflect just in case, as he returns to the point just in time to see Pharah up top. Some shuriken and a Swift Strike gets him into the hallway for another alt-fire shuriken kill onto Pharah. Turning back around, he throws some shuriken and gets a beautiful deflect headshot onto the enemy Widowmaker. Activating Dragon Blade, he makes quick work of the enemy Lucio, followed by the Mercy, and finally the enemy Zarya. This gives Casper the 10-player kill streak and the MVP that he deserves. And our number 1 play of the episode goes to NG Visitor playing McCree on Watchpoint Gibraltar. With 2 minutes left on defense, McCree comes around the corner, taking down the enemy Hanzo. Trying to find better positioning and taking a few pop shots, he goes behind the right side of the map, catching Soldier 76 off guard and killing him with a flashbang. Speeding up the clip a bit, NG grabs a health pack and returns to check out the enemy positioning. After waiting a few seconds, NG pops around the corner to see Soldier 76 come back, only to once again be flashed and this time killed by a Peacekeeper headshot. With Deadeye up, he waits as he hears Mercy use Resurrect. Turns the corner waiting for the invulnerability to drop as he takes down Soldier 76 for a 3rd time. He turns to see the enemy Genji approaching with deflect, so NG throws the flashbang up and to the right, catching the Genji in stun and finishing him off with the Peacekeeper. He returns to watch the objective, activating Deadeye but not finding a viable target, so he simply waits, drops down, grabs a large health pack and returns to see an ultiing Soldier 76. Tagging him with Peacekeeper and flashbang, he finishes off the target with a melee attack, turning around to finish off the Genji with the double tap. With 7 kills not being enough, he begins taking pop shots at Junkrat as a different Soldier 76 comes around the corner and is taken down by NG. The enemy Reinhardt follows in suit by trying to flank NG, but it doesn't work as he's taken down with ease. Another speed up and health pack obtained, Mercy begins boosting his damage. Genji attempts to take her down, but McCree flashbang Peacekeeper kills him for the third time. He just isn't learning, is he? This time the enemy Reinhardt swapped to Genji, but the deflect is just not enough to save him from the quick double tap melee kill. With the timing right and Mercy boosting, Deadeye finally comes out for a brutal triple kill, followed by a quick tag and celebration as the 14 kills in a row finishes off the round for a solid 2-minute hold.
Well, that was a stomp.
Our bonus clip is Too Little Too Late with Flodur playing Hanzo on Lijiang Tower Night Market. With the round already over, it was time to unleash Dragon Strike into the enemy team, scoring a quadruple kill that unfortunately did nothing. And that's going to be it for episode 11 of our top 5 plays for Overwatch. It was an insanely long episode, but we loved every single minute of it. Please keep submitting your plays to us at the link in the description below or by using hashtag Protatomonster on plays.tv. And as a special announcement, the #1 play in our first top 5 fails video will receive a $50 prize, so make sure you guys submit those plays. As always, show us some love by liking and sharing the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys all for watching. I'm Shadow the Fallen, and I'll see you next episode.